Okay, sixth graders, we're talking about lesson 2-4, page 72, numbers 10 through 17, all of them, 10 through 17, all of them. Today's lesson is about mean, median, and mode. Mean, median, and mode. Mean is also known as average. Median is the middle number in a set of data when you put them in order from largest to smallest. And mode is the number that appears most often. Sometimes there isn't a mode, but it's the number that appears most often. Mode, most often. Okay, so let's start with problem 4. It's in your textbook on page 71. It's not part of your assignment, but we're going to work through this. And we need to find the mean, the median, and the mode. And the numbers are 14, 5, 16, 7, 4, 15, 9, 7, 2, 14, and 6. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add up all these numbers because I want to find the mean. If I add up these numbers, let's see what I get. 14 and 5 makes 19. Then I'm going to add 16 to that, and that makes 35. If I add 7 to that, it's 42. If I add 4 to that, that's 46. If I add 15 to that, that's 61. Add 9 to that is 70. Plus 7 is 77. Plus 2 more is 79. Plus 14 is 93. And plus 6 more, I get 99. So all of these numbers add up to make 99. That's the first step in finding the mean. You add up all the numbers. I did that, and I got 99. Second step for finding mean, I'm going to add up the amount of the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a total of 11 numbers. So I added up all the numbers, and now I'm going to divide by the amount of numbers that exist in this set of data, which is 11. What's 99 divided by 11? 9. That's our mean. We're done. That's our first answer. The mean for number 4 is 9. I added up all the numbers, and I divided by the amount of numbers that were in the list, 11, and I got a mean of 9. Okay, what in the world's median? As I told you before, median is putting all the numbers in order from smallest to largest. So 2 is the smallest. What's next? How about this 4? That would be next. You know what? I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to do it above here. We got 2, 4, then let's see, 5 is next, then 6. So I've got 2, 4, 6, then the number 7. Then what? 14, 16, 15, 9, 7. Oh, there's another 7. See that other 7 there? And what's next? 9's next, I think. I got 9. So what do we got left? 14, 15, 16, 14. 14, 14. So 2 14s. 15, then 16, I think. 15, then 16. Okay, I've got them in order from smallest to largest. Smallest to largest. Now, watch what I do with them. I'm going to look for the middle number. So I'm going to start counting at both ends. 2 and 16, 4 and 15, 5 and 14, 6 and 14, 7 and 9. What's the middle number? The middle number in this set of data is the number 7. So that's our median. 7's our median. How about the mode? Which number appears most often in this set of data? Most often. Well, 7 appears twice, and 14 appears twice. So 7 and 14 are the mode in this particular set of data. So let's review. Mean, I added up all the numbers, and then I divided by 11 because there were 11 numbers. Median, I put the numbers in order from smallest to largest, and then I figured out what the middle one was. And mode, which number appears most often in the set of data. I always like doing the mode first because it's the easiest. So I'll probably do the mode first in all the rest of these problems. Let's move on. Here's our second problem. I don't know if you can see it up here. Hope you can. Da-da-da. It is a line plot. And just because it's a line plot doesn't mean we can't do mean, median, and mode. In fact, let's start with mode, because as I told you, it's my favorite one. Which number appears most often in this set of data? That's the number 44. It happens 4 times. So our mode is 44. Let's do median next. Now, median is a little bit tricky on this one. It's a little bit tricky because the numbers haven't been all written out for us. You might say, but there they are right there. But keep in mind, we really need to write out 140, 341s, 343s, 444s, 145, 147, 349s, and 150. That's what we really need to be writing out here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with 40, and then my 341s, and then my 243s, and then my 444s, and then my 45. That doesn't look like a 4. There we go. And then my 47, and then my 349s. Boy, we're running out of space here. We're going into the other problem. And finally, my 50. Okay, so those are the numbers. I don't know if you can see that all. Woo! That went on forever. Now we're going to start counting from both ends like I did before, because we're trying to find the median. 40 and 50, 41 and 49, 41 and 49, 41 and 49, 43 and 47, 43 and 45, 44 and 44. Uh-oh, you notice something? We have 2 middle numbers. What do you do when you have 2 middle numbers like this? Well, the rule is you take these 2 middle numbers when that happens, and you add them up, and then you divide by 2. But this is a pretty easy problem because it ends up being 44 again. So our median is 44. Our median is 44. Add up the 2 middle numbers, take that number, and divide by 2. In essence, you're finding the mean of just those 2 middle numbers. We still have to find the mean of the entire set of data, and that's going to take some counting. It's not going to be fun. Oh well, we can do it. So we got to add up all of these numbers. Sometimes when I have to do that, I do it in groups because it makes it a little easier. So for example, I'm going to look at these 2 numbers, and I can do that in my head. It's 81, and these 2 numbers are 82, and these 2 numbers are 86, and these 2 numbers are 88, and these 2 numbers are another 88, and these 2 numbers are 92, and these 2 numbers are 98, and these last 2 numbers are 99. That's a little bit easier to handle. And now I'm going to add those numbers up. So let's do it. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 6 is 9, plus 8 is 17, plus 8 more is 25, plus 2 more is 27, plus 8 more is 35, plus 9 more is 44. So I put down a 4 and carry a 4. Oh, 4 plus 8 is 12, 12 plus 8 is 20, 20 plus 8 is 28, 28 plus 8 is 36, 36 plus 8 is 44, 44 plus 9 is 53, 53 plus 9 is 62, 62 plus 9 is 71. Whoppers! We have 714. Remember, we're trying to find the mean. Now, we have to count up all these numbers. How many numbers were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There were 16 numbers. So we're going to divide that 714 by the 16. Now remember, the directions say round to the nearest tenth, so we'll see what happens here. But I'm going to try 4, because I know that's 64. 16 times 4 is 64. I get 7. Bring down a 4. I'm going to try 4 again. 64. I get a 10 as my remainder. Let's bring down a 0. 16 goes into 100. 6 times 96 makes 4. Let's bring down another 0. 16 goes into this 2 times. Now the directions say round to the nearest tenths. So 44.6 is going to be my mean. 44.6. Right now, I think this assignment is probably really scaring you because that was a whole lot of work just to find one answer. But I don't think most of the problems are going to be this hard. Okay? Let's do another one. Let's do number 5, which is right next door. we're going to do number 5, which is right next door. And I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff so it's not going to confuse you and get in the way. Number 5. Okay. Remember I said I like to find the mode first? Let's see if we can do that. We want the mean, the median, and the mode here. Which number appears most often? Well, make this easier. I'm going to put them in order right away. And that usually makes it easier to find the number that appears most often. 14 is my smallest number. I think 29 is next. And then I think 30 is next after that. How am I doing so far? I think it's okay. What's next? How about 50? Then 55. Then 59. Hey, there's another 59. Maybe that's my mode. Then there's, what, 69? That's right here. Then there's 78 right here. And then there's 80 right there. I think I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, I got them all. Okay, so which number appears most often? We're looking for our mode. Wouldn't that be the 59? Because it happens twice? I agree, 59. Now let's look for the median, the middle number in the set of data after we put them in order. 14 and 80, 29 and 78, 30 and 69, 50 and 59. Uh-oh, we got two middle numbers again. Remember the procedure on two middle numbers. We're going to add them up, 55 and 59. And then, after we do that, we're going to divide that number by 2 because there's two numbers there. And that goes 5 times, and then it goes 7 times. So we got an answer of 57. Our median is 57 in this case. Okay, we still need to find the mode. Still need to find, no, not the mode. We still need to find the mean. And that means adding up all the numbers and doing a division problem, right? Adding up all the numbers. And I'm going to group them again like I did before. I happen to know that these two numbers add up to make 43. And these two numbers add up to make 80. And these two numbers add up to make, 114. And these two numbers add up to make 128. And these two numbers add up to make 158. Okay, now I got to add these up. And I get 7, 15, 23, carry a 2, 6, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, carry a 2. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5, so I get 523. Now, how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so I got to take 523. Is that on the screen? No, it's not. Where can I put this on the screen? I can put it maybe over here. 523 divided by the 10 numbers that exist in our set of data, right? And what do I get? Well, it goes into 52 5 times. It goes into 23 2 times. And it goes into 30 3 times. Remember how to do that? So I got a mean of 52.3 in this particular case, with a median of 57 and a mode of 59. Starting to feel comfortable with this? Hope you are. Let's move on to the next problem. I'm going to erase this stuff to get it out of the way a little bit. Let's do number 8 right here, number 8. First, I'm going to list the numbers from smallest to largest. 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. There's 3 ones. Looks like there's 5 2s. Looks like there's 3 3s. Looks like there's 2 4s, 3 5s, a 6, and a 10. Okay, first question. Let's do that easy one. Oops, I'm sorry. This was off the screen the whole time. What a bummer. I'm sorry. Hopefully that's better. Let's find the mode first. What number appears most often? Hopefully that's obvious. There's 5 2s, isn't there? So it's got to be a mode of 2. Okay, let's start counting from both ends to find the median. 0, 10, 0, 6, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Uh-oh, two middle numbers again. Two middle numbers again. We add them up. I get 5. We divide by 2. And what do we get out of that? 2 goes into 5 2 times with a remainder of 1. Let's bring down a 0. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So our median should be 2.5, right? Median should be 2.5. Now, how do we find the mean? Oh boy, here it comes. We got to add up all these numbers. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16, 19, 22, 26, 30, 35, 40, 45, 51, 61. All of these numbers add up to equal 61. How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 numbers. So we divide 61 by 20. That goes into it 3 times with 1 as its remainder. Let's bring down a 0. 20 goes into 10 0 times. But 20 goes into 100 5 times. Now, the directions say round the, oh goodness, I didn't show that on the screen. Round this to the nearest tenth. This number to the nearest tenth would be 3.1. So we've got 3.1 as our mean, 2.5 as our median, and 2 as our mode. Okay, we're going to do one more. Just one more. This one right here. This one right here. Number 7. Hopefully it's still on the screen. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, mode, that should be easy. Which number appears most often? That's the number 7. It appears 12 different times, right? Median. Uh-oh. How are we going to find median? Well, we're going to have to write those numbers all in order, aren't we? Well, maybe. Maybe. What if we were to notice that if we added up all these numbers, we would get 16, 18, we'd get 25. And what's halfway in the middle of 25? I wonder if we can count from front to back like this on the tally marks. 1, second number, third number. That's kind of hard maybe, huh? But if let's say I count 12 numbers here and I count 12 numbers here, where would I end up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does that mean that the middle number has to be 8? Because when we counted 12 on this bottom end and 12 on this top end, we were in this area here. And yes, the median is 8. Now, we could also write them out. We could write them out like this. 7, 7, how many 7s? I need 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we could write 4 8s. And then we could write 2 9s. And we could write 7 10s. Right? Now we could start counting from the outside to the end. 7 and 10, 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 7 and 9, 7 and 9, 7 and 8, 7 and 8, 7 and 8. What's the middle number? See how it's 8? Yeah, it's 8. So what do we got to do next? We got to figure out the mean. That means adding up all of these numbers. Well, first of all, what if I knew that 12 groups of 7 is 84? Oh, you can't see that up there, can you? I'll write it here. 12 groups of 7 is 84. And then I know that 3 groups of 8 is 24. I know, oh wait, it's 4 groups of 8. Sorry, 4 groups of 8 is 32. 2 groups of 9 is 18. And 7 groups of 10 is 70. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to make this go faster by combining some of the like numbers and multiplying them. 7 groups of 10 is 70. 2 groups of 9 is 18. 4 groups of 8 is 32. Now if I add these, what do I get? I get 14, carry a 1. 1, 9, 12, 13, I get 204. How many numbers were there? 204. There were 25 numbers. Okay, we counted those up already. So that means taking this 204 and dividing by 25. 25 goes into 204 8 times, and you get a remainder of 4. Let's bring down a 0. It goes into this 1 time with a remainder of 150. And it goes into this 6 times. And it's exactly 6 times. Sorry, but it equals 150. 6 times 25 is 150. So we get this. If we round that to tenths, that's 8.2 when we round it to tenths. So there's our mean, median, and mode. Woo! This is a long video, 20 minutes. Okay. See you later.